Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel where, well, I'm just about streaming anything the hell I feel at this point it seems. Been jumping around from Skyrim to Fallout to Final Fantasy 14 and now we're on to Diablo. It's been a little bit since I've streamed, so I figured why the hell not. Fine. So, I'm just doing that adventure mode shit, trying to get some better loot before I can move on to the next difficulty. Boy, man, this is taking a long time. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, yeah. So are like the bounties daily or something? Is that what's going on here? Or is it just every time you go into adventure mode? I do need it, but that's cool. I'm gonna do some of the gate stuff. So I don't have a key, so I gotta do a normal one. I like doing these riffs. Oh, you know what? Let me turn the master volume down.
Strong enough to survive the trials?
I hope that works. Alright. I got my pupper. Yeah, so this is my setup. So I'm using an entangling shot with Justice is Served to increase the hate. For my archery, I got the cluster arrow with loaded for bear. I got my wolf companion. I got vault wolf companion with yeah. Deals additional damage. Yeah, I don't know. Vault with the discipline lowered rune. This arrow torrent, and then vengeance with increased hatred. And then my passives is the 10 yards increased 20% damage. Hand crossbow 5%. Actually, I can probably change this one out now, because it's only 5%. Huh. I don't think I slow enemies down though. Let's do this one. Stalker. This is pretty wicked though, I do like this. That fucking cluster arrow though, man, it kills the shit out of your hate. Dude, I still haven't gotten a pet yet. I got one additional cape and one pennant, but never petted.
Need more time.
So yeah, I don't know if like I'm doing this right or what. Like my gear I don't think it's anything terrible. But I haven't really been able to find anything better, so I don't know if I need to, like, play the difficulty upped and play the story or something to kind of just, like, slowly get new gear. Because everything I find here is just worse. Than what I got on already. But the reason why I'm doing it is because... Come on, old bubblehead. The reason why I'm doing it is because I still want to roll on... or I'm sorry, upgrade my master gem thing. And also they give me stuff too. Like the blood... What is it? I forget the name of it. It's that currency down there by my money. Blood shard, I think it might be called. I just started doing this yesterday. Do goblins? Do goblins come out in here? Oh shit, there's one right there. Look at that motherfucker. Oh no, you don't. I don't think you really dropped anything I need besides crafting mats. It's kind of taking a while. I'm playing on Master because that seems to be the most efficient for me without me struggling. I'm able to take them out in just a few hits. With the exception of like the buffed out elites. But the Master Gem that I'm trying to hook up does additional damage to the elites if I get it up to rank 25, which will probably be extremely fucking hard to do. But I really don't know what else to do. So I'm going to do a few of these, then do some bounties, and just kind of jump back and forth. That's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan.
I'm still waiting.
Come on. Hate that Waller shit. Man, I wish there was more fucking treasure goblins. I know the rate of legendary dropping isn't as good. But then it all just pretty much comes down to what do I want to do? Get more legendary and struggle my ass off? Or do I want to just like be able to actually like level up and still have a chance of getting legendary? Speaking of leveling up, and look at that'll help even more so. Dude, is my stomach talking to me? I ate 2 pieces of pizza earlier, and I had enough food yesterday. There's no reason why it should be talking to me right now. Thus is the life of being a fat guy. I may not sound like a fat guy, but I'm kind of fat. But you know, to be fair though, I spent about 30 years being skinny, so now I'm allowed to be fat. Let's grab this. Now we can be a fat guy, my friend. And that's all that matters. My friend. My friend. My friend, friend. Whoa. Get out of here, Greenie. Okay. He's a little kooky. He's a little zany. Don't really care for this dungeon design. It's fucking dark as shit. Can't fucking see anything.
Not enough hatred.
That motherfucker. Oh, dude, I forgot, man. My vengeance power.
The Rift God has found you.
I'll have to start using that more. So, when I seen the movie, this guy's name is Perdition. When I seen the movie, The Road to Perdition, I wanted to know what the hell that meant. So I actually looked it up. So dramatic. Oh, dude, I got 2 keystones for that. And it straight up fucking means hell. Perdition is hell. So that demon's name was literally hell. That would be like somebody naming me Earth. Hashtag just saying. My friends. Alright. Tell you what, this is what we'll do. Because this motherfucker gives out them Herodric thingamabobs, right? So, we need those chests since they got, like, certain loots in them. Dude, I thought I already talked to that guy. Dude, I don't even know where to go. Dude, that's really fucking gross. Kill Headmonto. I was getting some head. Oh, dude, I think I might have to take a shizit. Man, why didn't I feel that before I started the fucking stream? I was getting some head. I was getting some head. How many of you guys watching this ever got head? Like, if you didn't, I feel sorry for you. Dude, fucking die. Oh, dude. Just use... Oh, shit, that motherfucker's already dead. Fuck. Praised man. I see a legendary.
Torment me forever, but I have no choice. It is my fault. must set it right. Do whatever
Should
it
we be a
takes to
thirsty
keep
asshole
this
and look and see what it is?
spreading and poisoning the whole world.
Dude, I'm a fart. Maybe it was just a fart and not a poo. So I got this beastly fucking power. Let's check it out. It's got a slot in it. So let's see. Well, mine has better dex. The blast from Spike Trap. I don't fucking use Spike Trap. Anyways, that thing sucks. I was getting some head. Damn, my objective is very far away. I can't say no to loot, you know? I can't fucking do it. The motherfucker really, really wanted us. Thanks for throwing that up on me. That was awfully nice of you. I like how he runs away like he ain't gonna fight. Look at old waterhead. Yes, he is too. He's a waterhead. Bunch of Groots. The Groot of all evil. Am I right, fellas? Can't believe Vin Diesel. I mean, I really wonder how much Vin Diesel got paid just to fucking say I am Groot over and over again. I don't know if he's even in the second one. I haven't seen it. But I mean, he's just like, Groot's just like a little baby in that one now. Right? So he's probably not even in that one. But I mean, I don't know. Perhaps he is. What, at the end? Does he get all growed up? I don't know. But still, like, just talking about the first one, fucking, it's all that guy says. I am Groot. And he probably made more money from that one thing than like any of us ever made in our lives. And then so yesterday I'm watching fucking Logan, right? Well, before the movie started, which by the way, fucking great movie. Finally gave us a good Wolverine movie. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, I got some shit to talk about. Alright, we can do this. So, at the beginning of the film, it says, piracy is not a victimless crime. Blah, 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 blah. Like, okay. I got you. Like, I know what they're getting at. Come on, dude. But at the same time, it's like, and by the way, no, we didn't pirate it. I got it from Redbox, so I paid like $1.50 to see the fucking thing. It was better than fucking having to go to some shady ass torrent site and not worrying about giving your computer aids. Like, I'm not rolling with fucking dice. So nice of you to show yourself, fuckface. So, I'm like, yeah, it's not a victimless crime except for fucking, like, the people who actually do fucking pay to see it. They're the victims. Like, we're the victims. You go and, like, you have to pay, like, through the ass for a fucking ticket. And then whenever... And alright, and don't get me wrong, okay? I know. Okay, I straight up know. We're gonna do one of these. Let's try 15. Because I know it was fucking... I don't know what this means. Torment 3. Like, is that the difficulty I gotta play on? I don't know.
Unleash your power, champion.
So, alright, just making sure that, like, I'm competent in here, but it seems like I'll be okay. I think it was 17 is, like, I can do as well, but, like, barely. I'm still just a wee little baby. So, okay, let's take into consideration, first off, when the movie does fucking come out, right? It comes out, man, it's already ready because it's going through cooldown during that, so the wait is actually less. Oh my god, that's fucking phenomenal. In other words, I can be in this mode, like, for the majority of the time. Look, and I'm only waiting like fucking 10 seconds for it to pop up. And I can go back in. It's awesome. This is such a great power. Alright, sorry. Anyways, piracy, victimless crime. Yeah, right. It's a crime to the fucking person. Well, first off, let's just put it this way. Alright, the movie cost like less than 100 mil to make and made about 614 mil. Alright? I'd say that that's definitely like a great accomplishment for capitalism. But don't tell me that turning 100 mil into over 600 mil wasn't a victimless crime. First off, I'm sure there's plenty of employees that were there, especially the people who have to do like the grunt work and shit, you know, moving equipment, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Okay, changing out sets. Dude, I'm sure they're fucking riding bitch, doing a lot of fucking hard work, and just because they're lifting stuff and moving it around, like, people feel that, like, they don't deserve, you know, a nice cut of that fucking pie. So, like, first off, I'm sure that there's a lot of helpers and everything that were shortchanged. Or helpers, but, you know, just workers that were shortchanged. Alright? And then you finally get it to the theater, and, like, you gotta pay, like, absurd amounts. Alright, and, like, if you get there for at least, like, the matinee price, you're not gonna be paying too much. You'll probably pay around, like, $7.50 a ticket, something like that. Because they know that, like, if we can't go in for the because that's the type of person I am, is like, you know, like, the matinee price. Like, I'll go and see, like, a movie, like, at fucking, you know, 11 o'clock noon, you know, somewhere around there. Because there's a lot of advantages to it, such as less people. And, you know, and they know that, like, there's going to be people who will only opt to do that because they don't want to be, like, in these fucking huge-ass crowds. God, man, totally went the wrong fucking way. And, you know, fucking have to deal with long-ass lines and, you know, just to get a fucking thing of popcorn. So, like, the matinee price ain't too bad, but still, you know, you're paying about, you know, we'll round up, we'll say $8 for a ticket. And most normal people I know, you know, they don't go to the movies by themselves. So let's say like $16. Now, you would think that I would go on and add like all the fucking, like the candy and, you know, popcorn or just like the food or whatever. But I'm actually not going to add that on because that's how the theater makes most of its money. Now, I do believe that they do get a percentage from tickets, but it's low, like very low. So they make most of their money from fucking selling that shit instead. That's, you know, that's how they do it. So I'm not gonna blame the theater, you know, for shit like that. A lot of people just bring in their own shit. I don't do that because, well, I used to, I should say, but I don't do it anymore, and that is because I learned that, and I'd rather support my local theater and have like a place to go and escape than see it, you know, fucking fail. I'm just gonna go through the next door. Dude, this is awesome. I love this move. And the power that I have for it, man, reduces the cooldown by 65%. And it's already ready again. So I can stay in vengeance mode pretty much all the fucking time, in other words. Alright, so there's that phase. Alright, first there's making the movie and underpaying people. And then there's charging the high ticket price. Now, personally, I don't pay the high price. Okay? And I really don't see like $8 for a matinee price is like all that much. But if you go like fucking like at 7 o'clock, past 7 o'clock, you know, something like that, you're gonna be paying pretty good. You're gonna be paying like fucking like $15 a ticket. Okay? That's a lot just to see a movie. Okay? I'm sorry, it is. Put it to you this way, okay? $15 for anywhere between an hour and a half to a 2-hour movie, like on the normal, you know. We'll say an hour and a half to a 2.5-hour film for $15. You know, let's say you're on a date or something, or you're treating somebody. No, you easily just double that. Okay. All right. So, anyways, there's that. And don't get me wrong, it's worth it to some people. I'm not saying that it isn't worth it. I'm not saying that. But I'm definitely just trying to state my case that, like, they say that piracy isn't a victimless crime, but at the same time, what they're doing, is making, like, people victims of the establishment.
Need more time.
Come on. Why don't I just do that?
Not enough hatred.
Yeah. Because they're overcharging on shit. And there's always going to be a victim when it comes to money and overcharging. I like how they put that fucking conduit there when there's a bunch of enemies nowhere to be seen. Love this thing. Alright, so anyways, there's that. Now let's get into the next phase. The next phase being Blu-ray set, DVD Blu-ray sales. Now obviously DVD is going to be cheaper than a Blu-ray, okay? And there's a lot of people out there who don't want to rent, they want to own it, okay? Have you seen the prices for these fucking DVDs and Blu-rays? Now, let's just look at the price of, like, say, like, you know, like, a DVD-R. Or whatever the fuck they call them nowadays. I don't know. Alright? Or fucking Blu-ray, you know, recordable, you know, disc or whatever, okay? Nowhere near as much is that one that they're selling you with that one movie on there, right? So why the fuck is it so damn expensive? And don't fucking tell me technology and this and that either, because back in the fucking day, even VHSs were expensive as shit too. They're, you know, trying to fucking tax the shit out of you all the time. This is like Zoltan cool. Let's see, we got 2 legendary? No. 1 legendary. It's a green. And a green pant. Oh, cool. So I don't need to have the gems on me in order to fucking do this, so that's cool. Alright. Didn't work. Dude, 60% 3 fucking times in a row. 4 fucking times in a row. It didn't even work. Not once. What the fuck was that all about? Alright, well, at least we got some stuff. Alright, so they want to, like, sell, like, these fucking Blu-rays, like, when they're brand new for, like, fucking, like, $30. I mean, that's even more than the fucking ticket price, but it's like, oh, but now you own it, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it's like, dude, that's fucking expensive. Let's talk to this fuckface.
I have no control.
That leveled me. Sweet! Let's go do another bounty. Or no, let's look at our loot. Looter McGavin. Oh, this ups my shit. Let's see here. 675 dex. Let's see what my range goes up to. Oh, well. Well then, yes. Absolutely. Let's check out these pizzants. Ooh, wait a minute here. It's got 2 slots in it, though. We can probably do some damage with those slots. Man, this hooks it up for Reign of Vengeance, huh? Well, no, I mean, the defense ain't as good, but there looks to be some benefits here. Let's take that out from my other leggings and see, shall we? So, take that out. How many of these flawlesses do I have? Just the one? Alright, so we gotta make some. Oh, dude, look at that. They want 3. Shit. Alright. Alright, let's try these motherfuckers on. So 791 dex. I don't even remember what it was at for. But yeah, my range went up, so forever keeping those on. Spend some Paragon point. I know I'm not doing this and totally right, but I'm fucking doing this just for the fucking sake of how I want to play the game. It's my goddamn game. I'm playing it the way I want to. But I did see like a... They did show me a guide, and it was like, oh, I'm doing it wrong. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. Is this a crossbow? Yeah. So I'm getting rid of that shit. Right? Yeah. I still need jewelry power. I don't have jewelry. Never mind. I'd feel bad just getting rid of that. So I'm not going to. Where is... I keep forgetting where the damn chest is. Oh, I can't use the features. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so some of you may or may not have heard the scream. Dude, man, the fucking poop was just too big for my butt. I keep forgetting where the fucking... And so, yeah, it was too big for my butt. But it had to come out. Dude, let's look at some of these again. So I did a little, a little chi screaming in there. So this thing will cost $500,000. Fucking needs 3 of those emeralds. I mean, that's fucking insane. I'm sure, like, the fucking stats on them are absolutely gorgeous, though. But I can't even afford that shit. I think, like, the highest I can even go up fucking nothing. I don't have enough of anything, so we'll just have to keep on going. Alright, I put some shit away. What else? Okay, it must be those two items. How those pants look? Eh. What did we say we were gonna do? A bounty, right? Dude, I'm just glad that that big ass turd is out of me. Oh, cool. The bounty is just right here. I love when they're just right there. Oh wait, no, that's just one. I need a few more. Well, shit.
Ah, I heard you were in town, hero. Should have known you'd show up in time. Keep an eye out. If I know these bastards, they've got reinforcements coming.
Just got caught up in some.
Made them angry now, haven't we? Your justice.
Yeah, buddy. Alright, our next objective is this easy way. Man, dude. So, oh yeah, so we were talking about movies and, like, yeah, you know what? So it's okay for them to say piracy isn't a victimless crime, yet overcharging and, like, giving, like, directors and producers millions of dollars, and the actors to boot, okay? Like, remember, we were talking about Vin Diesel, fucking I Am Groot, dude probably made fucking more than, like, you know, we ever did in our lives. And now, I'm not fucking hating on Vin or anything like that, okay? I mean, like, hey, more power to you, dude. Like, I get it. I mean, any one of us would do the same thing, right? You know? So, I'm not hating on him on that, but at the same time, it's like, dude, don't fucking bitch because, like, and not just, I'm not saying that Vin is bitching. I'm saying that, like, you know, like, these fucking people who put down, you know, the piracy isn't a victimless crime. It's like, dude, don't start fucking bitching about it when, like, y'all are over here overcharging on movie tickets, fucking giving certain employees that work on the film nowhere near a fair wage compared to others, and overcharging on, like, the fucking DVD price too. So, like, yeah, you know, DVD or Blu-ray, because a lot of people like to collect that shit, you know, that's, you know, they find a lot of fulfillment in it. And trust me, I know how it is to collect, because I like to collect video games. So, I know, I get it. So, piracy, you know what? Yes. It isn't a victimless crime. Whoa, what the fuck is... I got skeleton bros. It isn't a victimless crime, but at the same time, like, what you guys are doing, you guys are probably fucking, like, scamming us out of even more than, you know, what we would be to you. So, I don't want to fucking hear it. Dude, where are my objectives at? I guess it is this way. Or not. Fuck. Okay. This way? But now, let's talk about some movies that I've seen. We'll start out with the one that I seen. Where did I get these skeleton bros? Dude, man, where's my objective? Is it down there? Is that it? That has to be it. It's fucking funny. Yeah, this has to be it. Alright, so, talk about the movie that I seen yesterday, Logan. And, by the way, so, like, let me just, like, first start off just saying, like, how I went about and got it. I didn't, you know, I just rented it from Redbox, as I stated earlier. And I need gems. And I ended up just getting the regular DVD. I didn't get the Blu-ray. I think the DVD cost like $1.50 or something. Blu-ray probably cost like $2. The reason why I got the DVD though wasn't because I didn't feel like paying an extra 50 cents for a Blu-ray. It wasn't that. I think the Redbox even asked me too, like, "Hey, are you sure?" The reason is like, yeah, don't get me wrong, I appreciate like, you know, like better picture quality, you know, and this and that, especially, you know, growing up and in the 90s, you tend to have a pretty big appreciation. And hey, old timers, I know, you know, like fucking you guys had it even worse, I get it, but you know, I can't very well speak on times that I wasn't existing. I can, however, speak for like 90s kids, you know, growing up in the 90s. I was born in 84, so I grew up in the 90s. Come on. Man, there's two of them just side by side here. And like, hey, I'm all for, you know, better picture quality because, you know, back then, you know, fucking VHS wasn't exactly the prettiest. And you had to use fucking shitty antennas that never worked most of the time, you know, to watch your TV shows. So you always watched them all grainy looking and shit because the signal sucked and what have you. We'll go do another normal Nephilim rift. Just like I said, I'm gonna bounce back and forth. So, like, why the hell didn't I get the Blu-ray then, right? You know, like, well, what the fuck, dude? You're talking about, you know, how you would like, you know, better quality, this and that. Well, I live in an apartment. In an apartment. It's kind of hard to say. And you can't have stuff too loud. It's common courtesy, and also, like, you know, eventually people will bitch too, so, you know, you don't want any problems when it comes to your complex. So I don't have anything like a surround sound, so maybe if I had surround sound it would be a bit different, but I only got the volume coming out from my TV. And anytime that I rent a Blu-ray, the damn thing, I can never hear the damn dialogue in the movie, so I have to turn it up. But then when I turn it up and then an action scene starts or things start to get a bit more loud, then it's super fucking loud, and then I end up having to fucking turn the movie down. So what I end up seeing myself doing is turning the movie up and down fucking throughout the whole entire thing, literally like managing the volume on a Blu-ray. But on a fucking DVD, guess what? I don't have that issue. For whatever reason, like, it just, like, the audio, like, all of the audio decibels, like, sync up just fine. Like, it's never a fucking issue. Why that is, I have no idea. So, I'm a DVD kind of guy. Look, it's probably that same fucking crossbow I found the other round. Oh, it's a hand crossbow, actually, so that's good. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, okay, never mind. So, getting back to the film now. So I went on ahead and I got it on DVD from the Redbox. Watched it yesterday. By the way, the movie is about it's over 2 hours, I know that. Now I've seen, I'll just go on ahead and say, I mean, yeah, it was good. I mean, it wasn't only just good, it was damn good, and probably the best Wolverine / X-Men movie. You know, you can't really call it an X-Men movie because there ain't any other X-Men in there. But I mean, with the exception of Professor X, he's in there. Damn, man, look at all these motherfuckers. But yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's way better than all the shit, all the offerings that we got last, you know, from before, you know, with X-Men Origins Wolverine and the Wolverine. Like a fucking million times better than any of those pieces of shit. Pretty much better than any X-Men movie that they've released since like fucking like what, like 2000, 2002. Better than any of those. Way fucking better. And it's R-rated too. And I'm not saying that an R-rated film or a film needs to be R-rated in order for it to be good. I'm not saying that at all. But I will say this though. It definitely, you know, lifts those restrictions and also gives the writers quite a bit more freedom. And I like R-rated films because they the characters tend to be more real, talk more real, you know. Although my girl, when we were watching it, she said that she felt it was kind of weird to hear Professor X swearing so much in it. But he swears a lot in the beginning, but not really so much of a spoiler alert. I mean, so long as you've seen at least one fucking advertisement for the movie, you'll know that there's a little girl that travels with them. And once she starts traveling with them, you'll notice that Professor actually chastises Wolverine for swearing in front of the little girl. And you'll also notice, if you're, you know, even more so observant, that in the film, Professor X doesn't swear anymore. And this is because of the girl. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's a lot in that movie that I thought was pretty cool. There's a few things that I didn't like about it either. I mean, so I'll just go on ahead and say right now, like, I don't even think anybody's really going to be fucking listening to this or watching this or any. I mean, like, who watches the fucking Diablo stream to hear about fucking X-Men, right? But, so I'm going to give you fair warning now. If you haven't seen the movie, alright, then lower the volume or, you know, change the video. Whatever you got to do. Because I'm going to give out a slight spoiler alert, and it's not anything like, well, I guess it would be actually kind of intricate to the plot. Okay, so you have been warned. Oh, we're done here. Alright, one thing that I really don't like about superhero movies is they always seem to have like this fucking thing. Impressive. Where the protagonist and the antagonist have the same fucking ability. So, for example, in The Incredible Hulk, remember The Incredible Hulk? The one with Edward Norton? Fucking, what does he do? He fights Abomination. Dude is just the same fucking thing as him. Big and green and, like, not the good guy. Like, that's him. Let's see what this is. That's another one of these fucking things. See, if I can put a slot on there, we'd be in good shape. Probably. Let's take Ant-Man. I'm gonna just store this for now. So let's take Ant-Man. Same fucking thing, right? I mean, I thought that movie was actually pretty good. You know, it was a little more family friendly than, you know, other shit. But, you know, I thought it was pretty... Ooh, excuse me. I thought it was pretty good. Sorry, just making sure all this shit is fair game to just get rid of. Oh, wait a minute here. We might have to kill the stream soon. Oh yeah, leaving now, call you in a minute. So I gotta go. Alright, so like well anyways, and let me just get to the point. There's a lot of superhero movies like that. Again, another quick example, Iron Man, okay? Like fucking he just fights like in the first Iron Man movie, now he just fights bigger Iron Man dude, right? Jeff Bridges. Okay, so in here in Logan, the fucking like the main enemy, I wouldn't really call him a main enemy, but like the biggest like threat in the film is a clone of Wolverine. So now not only is he going up against somebody like with the same powers, but is literally the same fucking person, you know, except like they're just a clone. They don't talk or anything like that. They're like very, very like empty and like hollow type of being. They just like all they know how to do is like accept orders and hey, fight, kill, destroy, and that's about it. All right, well, I guess this is a good time. It's been an hour. I kind of wanted to talk a bit more about movies, but I gotta go. So, for the few or whatnot, thank you for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.